Nanda twitched in her sleep, her paws rhythmically kneading the rough fabric beneath her. But where exactly was she sleeping? The question hovered at the edge of her slumbering subconscious, a faint discord in the symphony of her dream. She was curled up on something coarse and unfamiliar, carrying a faint scent of hay mingled with wood smoke, a fragrance that felt both grounding and disquieting. This texture wasn't the worn, handmade patchwork quilt she knew so well, nor the dusty embrace of her favorite armchair, its threadbare patches and scratched sides proudly bearing the mark of her claws. This was something different, something foreign and faintly unsettling. She dreamt she was nestled in a meadow, bathed in the warm glow of a setting sun. Long blades of grass, tipped with shimmering dew, swayed gently in a breeze that carried the scent of wildflowers and honey. A ladybird perched on one of the blades, its wings opening and closing in hypnotic rhythm. Butterflies with wings of make-believe colors flitted among the blooms, going about their butterfly business. The buzzing of busy bees filled an air that would otherwise have been silent, providing a gentle comfort. Nanda's chest vibrated with a deep purr that resonated through her body as she stretched her paws and continued to make biscuits. This idyllic scene, however, began to feel tinged with an odd sense of being out of kilter. The sun seemed to hang too low in the sky, its light stretching into strange, contorted shapes that flickered with an almost living unease. The air, though sweet, held an underlying bitterness, a tang that made her sweet black nose crinkle. From out of nowhere, Grace's gentle voice filled the air, a soothing melody that wrapped around Nanda like a warm blanket. Then there she was, before her, leaning against a nearby old oak tree that had a big yellow ribbon tied around it. A wicker basket lay at her feet. The basket, lined with a red and white gingham cloth, overflowed with crunchy treats and cat yogurts in every imaginable flavor: creamy salmon, tangy tuna, and chicken with a hint of mint, to name but a few. Nanda's remarkable sense of smell picked up these delicious aromas that somehow managed to drift through the tightly interlinked chains of polymers forming the plastic packaging. She did a full stretch whilst letting out a soft purr, her unease momentarily forgotten. A gentle breeze stirred the leaves of the tree, and the wicker basket creaked softly, echoing the sound of Grace's knees as she bent down to offer Nanda a treat.
"You're a remarkable cat, Nanda,"
Grace seemed to sing, her words echoing through the corridors of Nanda's subconscious. Grace's face, a comforting beacon in the swirling chaos of her dreamscape, was etched with a sadness Nanda hadn't remembered in life. Her eyes, usually sparkling with warmth and laughter, held a deep, unsettling melancholy.
"There's something you need to do, Nanda,"
Grace continued, her voice tinged with wistful longing.
"Something unexpected."
A sudden gust of wind howled through the chamber, extinguishing the flickering lamp. The window, which had been slightly ajar, slammed shut with a resounding bang. Darkness swallowed the room, thick and absolute. Nanda froze, her ears flattening against her head, her heart pounding against her ribs. The cloying scent of wood smoke intensified, and a thick haze made her eyes sting and water. From one of the shadowed recesses, a low growl rumbled, breaking the tense silence. Nanda froze, her ears flattening as twin orbs of golden light emerged from the gloom, eyes unblinking and sharp, watching her intently. A massive, wolf-like creature stepped forward, its silver-streaked fur shimmering faintly in the lamplight. It moved with predatory grace, circling her slowly, each step deliberate. Nanda, though wary, held her ground. Her back arched and her fur bristled.
"Who are you?"
she demanded, her voice steady despite the tremor of fear that ran through her. The creature took a step closer, sniffing the air. It circled her slowly, a low whine escaping its throat.
"Stay back!"
she hissed, her claws extending.
"I'm warning you!"
The creature paused, tilting its head as if considering her words. It whined again, a sound that was almost mournful. Then, to Nanda's surprise, it sat back on its haunches, its eyes still fixed on her. Nanda, unsure of what to make of this sudden change in demeanor, remained tense, ready to spring away at the slightest provocation. She had never encountered a creature like this before, and her instincts were screaming at her to flee.
What are you?
She asked, her voice a low growl.
Some kind of demon dog?
The creature lowered its head slightly, and a soft rumble, almost like a purr, emanated from its chest. It took another step closer, and Nanda tensed, ready to strike. But instead of attacking, the creature gently nudged her with its snout, its touch surprisingly gentle. Nanda, taken aback, allowed the creature to sniff her. It smelled of the forest, of damp earth and pine needles, with an underlying scent of something wild and untamed. She realized, with a surprising surge of relief, that it meant her no harm. Suddenly, a deep voice boomed from the dim recesses of the room.
Viego!
The creature immediately backed away, his ears flattening against his head. A tall figure emerged from the darkness, his features obscured by a heavy cloak. He moved with a quiet grace that belied his size, and his voice, when he spoke, was deep and resonant.
I apologize for Viego's behavior,
he said, his voice smooth and calming.
He is protective, but he means you no harm.
Where am I?
She asked, her voice trembling slightly.
You are safe,
the figure replied, his voice soothing.
And you are needed.
Come. There is much to discuss.
Is this what it would feel like if I tried to walk up Mount Everest?
Easy. If you're nervous, I should be terrified. Who are you?
I'm sorry. I must leave. An emergency demands my attention.
Wait! You can't just...
I will try to return. Call Viego back!
Come back now! Viego, no! What just happened?